What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another top ladder pushing video with the Bala. Okay, that sounded kind of cringe, but it's fine. We're here just playing 3.0 Expo on top ladder, guys, because, I haven't made a video on, I think, the specific deck in a little bit of time. So I thought, why not, make a video on this deck, because I haven't played much ladder, and it's getting towards the end of the season, so I know you guys want to see some top ladder gameplay, so here, I got you guys. I got you guys covered with that, playing some top ladder. We're not like too high, but I think we're like top 700, something like that. At the time of this recording, I could be wrong, but we're gonna be trying out 3.0 Expo, seeing how it is in the current meta, seeing how it fares in the current meta. I don't expect it to be the greatest deck right now, because I think I would say most Expo decks right now are kind of ass. They're not the best, Expo is like not in the best spot, and here we're already facing a semi-decent bad matchup, so this is not going to be fun, guys. And especially because this guy has Rocket instead of the Poison. So this is going to be really bad. He's going to go all in with the Drill plus Hero Knight ability and probably Evo Snowball maybe. But holy cow, that's going to be AIDS here. I'm going to log here just to make sure we don't take too much damage. Kind of a panic log there, but it's fine. But yeah, guys, this matchup is really bad. Like, the only way we can win this is honestly if he makes a mistake. Like, that's really the only way we can win this kind of matchup. This matchup is not very good because he has like a super fast cycle. He has a way faster cycle than us with a Rocket. So the chances of us getting a lock on the tower with this card is going to be near impossible. So that kind of sucks. But he's going to let his Bomber die there. I'm going to go Expo here because I know he doesn't have any cycle cards. And so he has to go with just an Expo there. And then we can Skellies plus Log just to take care of that. So we are in the advantage here now. But the advantage is not going to last for long because he's already back with like 2 cards. He's already back to his Expo. He's back to it now, or he's back to his Rocket now. So I'm going to go with my Knight here in front because he has to Rocket. Yo, look at this. Wait. E-Spirit here to predict the Fire Spirit. Wait, the Skellies. Wait, the Bomber. Predict the Bomber with the Log. Yo, perfect. No way. Okay, well, nah, that's the BGGs. Guys, oh my god. Okay, that literally won us the entire game. If you saw there, all we literally did was go Knight in front of the Archers, knowing that he would Rocket our Expo, and that literally won us the entire game, guys. Take note of that. That is exactly how you want to win this matchup, guys. And that's a phenomenal start to the video. Alright, guys, into our next match. Hopefully this next match is going to be as entertaining as the first game, because that was a crazy win, guys. I can't lie. We completely outplayed him there. Out-tricked him. We completely killed him there. I mean, he literally stood no chance. So hopefully this game is going to be just like that, but I doubt it. So that wall breaker for some reason hit my Tesla there for some reason, but that's fine. We can take a little bit of damage, but I'm not 100% sure what this deck is. It's kind of like a weird deck. I haven't really faced Furnace with Goblin Hut and wall breakers. Kind of an odd deck. I think he's playing Recruits. I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay, he's got Hero Knight. Okay, so he's got an evolution there. He has Barbaril too. Wow, this is a weird deck. Okay, he's gonna go with Skelly, bro, but that's gonna be a lock, right? That's gonna be a small lock. Or actually, that's a decently good lock right there. I'm gonna ignore that. This is gonna be a calculated play. Hopefully, we can get some damage here, but I'm gonna ignore that just to try to get some damage ourselves. I'm gonna go Archers here and then E-Spirit like this, and I think we should get some damage. I could be wrong. He's gonna go with the Skelly Barrel. I mean, we do get like 800 damage. Actually, that was good. That was good because we did get the damage advantage back. We ignored the wall breakers and we took some damage to get damage. That's kind of how you want to play some of these matchups. Some of these matchups, tactically, you want to play like that. You want to take some damage in order to get damage. Because if I had just eaten those, or if I had just defended those wall breakers with my log, I wouldn't have been able to get that lock on the tower, and the matchup would have been a lot closer. So that's why I think it's very important as an X1 player to know when to take damage and when to and when not to take damage and when to go in on offense. Like that was a good example of when you want to go on offense. So here I'm gonna kind of log that. I think we missed everything, but it's fine. He's got a fireball. That kind of sucks, but now that we know he has a fireball, we can just start kind of fireball cycling ourselves. So it's good to know that he has fireball, because if we hadn't known that, we could have gotten surprise factored, and that would have been bad. But I'm going to go with my expert here since he has to go with his wall breakers there. That's fine. He's going to go with his knight. I think I'm going to fireball that if he gets close enough. Never mind. I'm just going to let it go. Yeah, I'm going to let it go. There's no point of defending that more. We can just scale these like this and then log for the skeleton barrel, and now we can just defend that furnace right there. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're almost even on damage. It's fine because I know that with one good sequence we could just get a lock easily. So I think that's good to know. I'm gonna fireball here in case we hit the skeleton barrel. Perfect. That's exactly why I fireballed that. And now we can go with an expo here since he just waste 2 elixir on that bar barrel. He's obviously gonna get back to a knight. That's fine. I'm gonna have my archers here, and then once he goes with the bar barrel, I'll just go with my knight here. You might fireball that. Wait, he fireballs, but that's gonna be a lock on the tower. Okay, that's actually really good. He goes with his bar barrel. That's really bad. That's really bad by him. I'm gonna go Tesla like this, and then go with my inside tile expo maybe, or I guess not, but it's fine. Wait until 10 elixir. If he goes knight, we'll just fireball it. I'm gonna have my fireball ready there. Yeah, fireball like that, just to hit the knight and get some chip damage. We can go log here, go with my skeletons like this. That might get a lock. Wait, that's a lock. Okay, wait, that's huge. But yeah, that's going to be GG's. Let's go, guys. Okay, wow, that is a really good start to the video, guys. 2 W's. Let's go. All right, guys, into our next match here against Osuna. Not sure what he's playing. I don't really know these guys' decks really that well because I haven't. Firstly, I haven't played ladder in like 2 days, and secondly, I think I'm a little bit too low to know what these guys' decks are. To be honest, I haven't played this guy before, so don't know his deck. But it's looking like it's RG, which is gonna kind of suck. But I think it's fine. Never mind. It could be that one Pig's Lightning deck. I could be mistaken. But Ghost plus E-Spirit and Goblin Hut makes me think that, yeah, it's going to be that, I assumed. But we can just Tesla Archers here. That should be a good defense. Although that one Spear Goblin does get like 400 damage. Wow. That's not going to be, yeah, that's not good. And we're also going same lane, which is not what you want to do in this matchup, guys. You never want to go same lane to these guys. So, I think he's up. Yeah, he's up like 3 elixir, which is not good. But you always want to keep your knight for their ghost, guys. No matter what. Obviously, there's special scenarios. But usually, you want to keep your knight for the ghost at all times. So, don't like randomly cycle your knight in the back. You know what I mean? You always want to keep that for the ghost. And like musketeers and stuff like that, if they have that. But I'm going to fireball this just to get that out of the way. And then he might go pig. So, I'm going to log. Yep. Hit everything. Perfect. Let's go with our Tesla high because he might have like an EQ. And then we can just go with our skellies here just in case we take some damage. I think that should be fully defended. I could be wrong. Right? Perfect. Okay, fully defended there. We're up about 300 damage, but if he has a lightning or an EQ, then this matchup is definitely not over. And especially since he has the Evo or the Hero Musketeer, the game is definitely not over because anything can happen with that card. But we're entering double elixir, so I think I'm going to snipe this with the archers here. That should kill that, right? Even with Evo Tesla? No, I got a log. Okay. I'm going to log there. And then we have a knight for that ghost, I think, right? Okay, that pig is getting a lot of damage. And that skelly shot. Wow. Dude, and everything counts in this matchup. Every bit of damage in this matchup counts. So you never want to be taking too much damage. Especially not against these kind of matchups. Because anything counts. Like any bit of damage. Even the E-Spirit damage kind of counts. So you want to defend pretty much flawlessly and not take any damage at all. Obviously, it depends on the scenario, but that was kind of an odd lightning there. Not sure what that was, but I'm going to go with my knight at the back here for the ghost. As I said a million times, you always want to keep your knight for the ghost. I'm going to Tesla high now that I know that it has lightning, so we can't lightning my Tesla. That is the anti-lightning and the anti-EQ placement. So he's going to... Wait, he's going to lightning that. That's a terrible lightning. We can just go Expo here. Is he crazy? What is he doing? I'm going to E-Spirit here just to keep my my Archer alive and just to kill it. I'm going to go with my Evo Tesla here just in case. That was a terrible Musketeer. And now we can just go Knight here. That's a huge lock right there. He might have to lightning that or something. Let's see. Yeah, he lightnings nothing. Look, we can just go with another Expo, and that should be GG's. He has no elixir right now. He has to defend my Knight, but he only has enough for skeletons. Yeah, or not even. And that's going to be GG's, guys. We can just Fireball here. And yeah, that is exactly how you want to play that matchup, guys. Perfect win. Let's go. All right, guys. Into our third match against this guy, Korean dude here. He's got a Zap, Evo Zap. Could be Lava Hound, could be Sparky. Okay, it's gonna be Sparky, Giant Sparky. Not what you want to face usually. It's not a terrible matchup, but it's also not the greatest either. I'm gonna overcommit here just so like he's maybe forced to Giant. Okay, wow, never mind. Oh god, we're kind of screwed here. He goes Giant in front. How are we gonna defend this? Like we're gonna have to go Knight in front of the Sparky, right? And then I'm afraid of his heal spirit, so I'm not gonna go with my Skellies just yet. I'm gonna go Skellies like this in case he prediction zaps, and then let's go log and then E-Spirit. Please don't get a shot. Wait, he vines! Oh my god, dude, that defense was insane. Oh my god. Okay, wait, that's actually insane. If we had taken that one Sparky shot, we low-key could have lost the game right there. But that was a clutch E-Spirit, a clutch log, just a clutch defense in general. We were down like 5 elixir there. So I'm super glad we somehow defended that. But at this point, I think I'm going to go with my Expo here just to bait out a Giant. Not really much to do here. I'm not going to just let him sit back and play cards. So he goes with 10 elixir there. That's totally fine with me. That's not a good play by the opponent. I'm not sure what he's doing there. We can just DPS this down without the Tesla. He's going to go with the skeletons there. I'm going to go Knight to pressure here because I know he only has enough for a mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to go E-Spirit like this just to stun it. And then low-key, I'm going to go X-Ball opposite lane, guys. Watch this. Watch this. He has no elixir. He has no Sparky. He does not have enough elixir for a Sparky. He doesn't have enough for a Giant. He doesn't have enough for the Wizard. And now we can just log this, and that should be perfect. Bro, he literally has nothing. He has to go with his Wizard right now. Yep, he goes with his Wizard. He's going to Evo Zap that, but it's fine. The Wizard's going to pretty much die. And then we can just go with our Skellies here to stun the Wizard. Go with my E-Spirit like this to kill it. And that's perfect. Okay, we're in a really good situation right here. I'm going to prediction the Sparky. Perfect. Okay, he doesn't have it for a Giant now. And he has no Zap in cycle. So how is he going to defend this? He can't defend this. That's going to be tower down. And at this point, I'm going to go with my Tesla here to defend that Giant. I think I'm going to go Archers like this just to pull the mini P.E.K.K.A. in so the Tesla can kill it. Let's go E-Spirit. Let's go Knight here. And then we have to go with our Evo Tesla here. Wait, that's a really bad Evo Tesla. I have to Fireball log the Sparky. If I don't do that, I lose. Okay, log here, and then go with my E-Spirit, and then Skellies. Skellies, please kill that. Yo! Oh my god, dude, that defense. That defense needs to be studied. Oh my god, guys. Let me just test it for the Giant. That's going to be GG's. He has no time. Man, that last game has to be studied, guys. That was absolutely insane. I hope you guys enjoyed that, but that was a crazy win. But here we're gonna have to lock in because I know this guy plays Balloon Cycle, and he's playing an interesting deck here. This matchup gets a lot of people like to say it's like a hard counter for Expo, but I kind of disagree. Like, in single elixir, sure, you could say it's a good matchup for Expo, but like in double and in triple, it gets really hard for them because like I can obviously keep up with their cycle, but I can't keep up with like as much like the minor chip damage with the snowballs. It really adds up over time, guys. It's very what's it called? It's not as easy as people think it is. People think it's like, oh, you know, it's just Fireball cycle and you just get a lock. But getting a lock in this matchup is almost impossible. Like he has so many cycle cards. He has he has Ice Golem, he has Balloon, he has Musketeer, he has Bomb Tower. It's very hard to get a lock in this matchup, especially with the Bar Barrel. But you know, anything's possible. And if there's anything, you know, that this deck can't do, it does. You know, this deck can do pretty much anything, and it can beat literally any matchup. So there's not anything this deck can't do. So he's going to go Ice Golem like that. I'm going to snipe this Musketeer with the Tesla because I need to kill it. Because or else he just goes Miner Balloon and I lose the game. And so that Tesla should clean up the Musketeer, right? And I'm thinking about going with an Expo here. Because he might just... is he going to snowball this? No, he's not going to. He's going to Bomb Tower that. I'm going to Fireball this, guys. Call me crazy. He might have enough Elixir to defend it. He's going to have enough for an Ice Golem, maybe. Okay, wow. He defends with that. That's fine. Perfectly fine with me. But that's in the back, right? No, it's in the side. Okay. So he's going for just minor chip damage, guys, as you can tell. He's not really going with his balloons because he knows that I can just counter push off of them. So as long as he does that, he's always going to get counter pushed. So he's going to try to protect his Musketeer here. He's going to go Snowball on this, I think, right? Yeah, he goes Snowball there. Let's go E-Spirit and then Skelly's like this. And then hopefully that Musketeer dies, right? Yeah, perfect. Okay, that's really good. I'm still going to have to log this bar, but unfortunately... I'm going to go my Archer, same lane here. He's going to go Ice Golem, of course. And then we're going to have to we're just going to do the same play and go with my Tesla here to kill that Musketeer. Kind of unfortunate Skelly's there, but it's fine. You know, he's going to do a lot of damage there, but I mean, as long as we stay in about a Fireball range of damage, we should be good in this matchup. I'm going to go Knight to predict his Musketeer here. Perfect. Let's go Archer over here. Log this. Eastbird over here. But yeah, as long as you're staying about... 300 damage, like, you know, as long as you're in between that 300 damage, you should be fine. Because as long as you're in about a Fireball range, he shouldn't be able to do that much, to be honest. So as long as you stay in that range, you should be fine. But once you start getting like the 600, 700 damage deficit, then it kind of gets a little bit sketchy. But here we're just going to Fireball the tower because we kind of can. Not really a point not to, you know, we need to get our damage back. And we want to stay, like, pretty much even on damage, I would say, you know, for the most part. I'm going to try to bait my Archers here. Yeah, I want Archers here just so that Musketeer takes it out and doesn't kill my Tesla. And then we can just go with our Skeletons here. That Miner's going to get a lot of chip damage, but I think it's fine, maybe. That Balloon's not going to get to our tower. Perfect. And now we can just go with our Log on that Musketeer. Push it back. Get some chip damage as well. I'm just going to Fireball the tower straight up. Archer's here for the Musketeer. I want to kill it. He doesn't have his Ice Golem cycle, so he can't block it. Perfect E-Spirit there to protect our Archers. Let's go test. That's in the back. Perfect. And then we can just go Knight here. So yeah, we're catching all of his miners there, which is really good. But now we can just log. Yeah, as long as we're like staying above in damage or like even a little bit even, semi-even, we're fine. I think I'm going to Fireball the tower once that, yeah, exactly. You see that caught that thing again. And then, yeah, you see, I'm going to bait out the Musketeer shots there with the Knight. That's perfect. And then he's obviously going to go with his Balloon plus Miner now. I'm going to Fireball the tower maybe. That's in the back. Yep, I knew it. That Knight's going to take out the Miner. And I think this, oh, wait, that gets death damage. Wait, that's not good. Archer's in the back. Wait. E-Spirit here? Kill that? Wait. And then we have to Fireball the tower. Fireball? Log? Okay, and then we got it. Let's go, guys. Super intense game, guys, there. But yeah, that is going to be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this new ladder pushing video, make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.